Good morning and welcome back, heroes. All right, let's get it. We got to try and get to 40 today. I don't think we're gonna. I'm not 100% sure that we'll make it, but we are definitely gonna do our best. We got a whole heck of a lot of quests right here to do, a whole heck of a lot of skinning to do. So let's get to it. We'll stop right up here, right at the first little quest markers we find, and just start nuking everything in our path. Ooh. Right. If you're gonna leave all these beautiful... No! All these beautiful, beautiful skins, then I shall partake. We don't need this guy, but he is going to be in our way. I tell you what, Devin and I were testing out the melee build last night, and holy cow, man. That was something else. I didn't realize it was going to be that powerful. All right, so we got to go up and over here to this little pit area. I don't even know what we're trying to find to fight. It just says there's a whole bunch of stuff over here. Oh, it's all the stupid pages. We don't need the pages. You know what? We're going to abandon those quests. Because it's like, that's all that's popping on the map. It's like, look at that. Just all... Here, come take all these creatures out forever and a day, and you might get the chapters. No, it's fine. Abandon. Yeah, get rid of that one too. The hinterlands. We'll get rid of that quest too. Wait, what? Oh, we still need to go to Actionville to do that, and then we still have those. Okay. Alright, we're looking for trolls. That is what we're looking for. Problem is there's a bunch of other people out here trying to do the trolls, so... Ooh, it is raining super hot now. Dang it. Ooh, hey. We did find a thing. Like, here's part of the problem, though, is we're questing in now a place where there are people actively trying to do quests. So it can get very crazy real fast. There's a whole bunch this way. Let's just go down here. This is towards the beach. I don't know. We might be getting lucky and having stuff respawn here. Like, I'm not trying to be a turd to the guy that's also trying to do this quest. Rogue. I watched a whole bunch of rogues throw hissy fits in Discord yesterday about how unfair their class feels when fighting certain types of enemies. I was like, bro, first of all, actually, first off, why is my pet moving so slow? Joint onslaught, there we go. Oh. Problem is none of y'all can take stuff out as fast as I can. Y'all might be able to gather up more than I can. But I can clear faster. Poor guy bit the dust. And down you go. I think the rogue gave up trying to be in my party. Dun, dun. There we go. What is it, 11 more that we need? And You're gone, Mr. Scout. What? And bye-bye. And now I get to get this. I don't know what that was. Ooh, agility, int. Not for us, but if you're playing a chamois, that's really good. Collected, collected, collected. Alright. We just need 5 more of these, and then we can move on to the next part of the quest line that we need. 4 more. I tell you what, man, I am exhausted. 10-hour stream yesterday. Oh, that's not good. Can run over here real quick. Feign death. So he'll get off me. Oh my god, stop healing. Oh, that did not heal us worth a darn. Come on. I'm dead. I tried to get my pet to take aggro for a sec, but it didn't work out. We gotta get up and over there. But yeah, 10-hour stream yesterday, guys, was insane. I mean, we didn't do it all in one stint, and it was actually just over 10 hours. Almost 11 hours yesterday. Ooh, look, there's another world dude right there. We're finding all sorts of neat stuff. But yeah, I mean, we streamed for a long freaking time yesterday. It was crazy. Let's see here. Where can I go that is relatively safe? Because everything is respawned. Can I go here? Whistle. Because we just need 2 more. But yeah, I mean, we did a lot yesterday. We went from level 32 to 37 yesterday on just this guy. And then on our hardcore character, we went from level 15 to, I want to say, like 17, which doesn't sound like a lot, but we actually accomplished a whole heck of a lot of stuff. All right, we need 1 more. There it is. This area is now cleared. So right outside, it looks like we need panthers and tigers. So any cat that we see out here. It looks like people are already on this quest here. Dang it. But yeah, I can tell you this, melee yesterday, I was worried because like we're playing hardcore, right? We're playing you die, you're done. And we were, man, I tell you, it was crazy because I was afraid that doing hardcore was going to make doing melee tricky. Because there's a lot of things out there that hit super hard. Can we stop missing? Please and thank you. Man, I tell you what, the Melee Hunter was fantastic. Then, of course, the server went down. We probably could have gotten another level or two done yesterday, but server dropped, and so we had to basically get done for the night. And so we started, like, this is, oops, there we go. So this is like how interesting it was last night. So we get done doing the stream, and both of us were like, we're not that tired. And so we ended up going over to Area 52, and we were like, well, let's do a hardcore challenge when we're not on camera, and we'll see how far we can get on that. And first we were going to do the Hogger Iron Man challenge, but that would have been relatively difficult for the two of us to complete, seeing as we are trying to play together, and you can't when you are doing an Iron Man challenge. You are solo. I did not want to sit. I wanted to click this. And then I wanted to pick up this Panther Claw. But see, like, here's the thing. There's page 1, page 16. Like, we still get the pages. I just don't need that crap on my quest tracker. Alright, fist weapon with 4 agility, 4 stam. Does a ton more damage. Yes, please. Oh, it can't. Can this one? There we go. Raptors, kitty cats. Well, if I can't get the quest stuff done. But yeah, so we're trying out that, and I decide, hey, you know, there's this leap of faith on the allied side. I could do it real quick, and that should be perfectly fine, right? Like, it's designed for you to run and jump off. Well, for whatever reason, I accidentally hit a like a bump in the road or something. I don't know, and instead of going straight this way, my character goes yeeting off this direction. And I knew as soon as I came off, I was like, nah, I'm dead. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. I'm done. And it was, oh man, the amount of laughing. Like, I could not stop myself for probably a good 20 seconds. Really? You turd. I'm just gonna stay over here and try and hunt down, yep, these guys. But yeah, it was entertaining. But like, it was one of those things where like as soon as I jumped off the hill, I was like, no, I I said it to Devin. I was like, ooh, leap of faith. Oh no, I'm dead. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. And like I'm looking forward to having this guy dual spec as another come on, hit him with the but yeah, I'm looking forward to having him dual spec as melee and ranged. Alright, just need 3 more. Getting plenty of skins, though. Thanks for taking my kill there. Handle Gul'dan. I know that spell. Just need 1 more. At least these guys are respawning fast enough that it's not really causing an issue. And tag. Alright, let's quickly skin these. Get that beautiful medium leather that we need. At least I think we're still on medium, right? No, we're on to heavy now. But I think we have the pattern to take... Yeah, we can make mediums into heavies. It takes 5 mediums to make 1 heavy leather, but... Alright, so now we want to come over here, and we want to be, like, up over in this area, so that we can get tigers and panthers. It's gonna be rough, because usually there's a lot of people over here. But I figure if we stay right here... Dang it. Any skins I can grab, though? What's up, game? Just sitting here trying to hit level 40 as quickly as I can. I don't know how well that's gonna work out for us, but I'm gonna try. How you doing on this fine Sunday morning? Toby Rama? What's up, homie? Dude, I'm stuck between Hunter and Warlock in terms of survival. Which one should I choose? Both are fantastic, man. So, are you gonna go... it really depends. I mean, like, Hunter's a lot of fun. I'm having a blast doing this, like, mix between ranged and, melee. I had a lot of fun last night with Devin playing the pure melee build. So we may be switching this guy to that just because that was a lot of fun at level 15. But Warlock has its benefits, man. It does great AoE, so when dungeons finally get fixed to where they're going to do some stuff, you're going to want as much AoE as you can in dungeons to help clear it, because you're going to have tanks by that point able to just decimate. They're just going to pull forever. And hopefully healers have finally figured out their stuff. Toby Rama left our group. I am sad. You're getting further and further away. Oh, there he is. But yeah, I mean, it's me personally, I like the Hunter better. But both are really good for different reasons. Warlocks are great. I think having an army of demons that you can have at your fingertips is always fun. But I also think that having a solid pet like this that you can manipulate and get into different... what's the word I'm looking for? Like different specs for your pet, I think is dope. That's always annoying, though, where you've got a Warlock that can... So, like, Warlocks right now are beefy AF. Like, I'm not gonna lie. That mage came up and just messed up that Warlock. That's what you get for stealing my cat. This is my hunting ground, Holmes. Homie, I was here much faster and what have you. Or is this the guy that's in my group? Is that the dude that... Oh, that's the dude in my group. Okay. I was like, bruh. Alright, I need one more panther and then I need a bunch of tigers. 3 more tigers. But yeah, Warlocks are beefy, man. Like, no lie. That's the biggest complaint people have right now about facing off against Warlocks anywhere. Is the fact that they are oddly tanky. Alright, we just need tigers. He took out the last panther that we needed. I need as much leather as I can get. I think he's taking out another tiger over there. See his pet working. Yep. One more. Oh. Just for giggles, I want to click on you, and then I want to go inspect. I want to see what kind of hunter this guy is. So he's going survival. It's odd that he's got dual wield capability, but he's using a two-handed weapon. Maybe he hasn't found any good, what you call it? All right, we still need the Blood Scalp Totem. We still need, let's see, League Party. So we need to come down here and get the Blood Scalp Shamies or whatever they're called. Yeah, the Shamans. Alley-oop. But yeah, I'm all for me personally, and we did a poll yesterday. Hunters won. It was close though. It was Hunters and Paladins that were in first and second place during our poll yesterday. It was crazy. I was not expecting that. I figured Warlock or Mage would take the cake because they're both powerhouses. But telling you. Oh, look at that. Ugh, full group. Nice. I wonder if hyenas really sound like that. But, yep. Nice horse, man. What are you? You're level 30 Paladin, 35 Sham, 33 Gnome Mage. You're not in our group. Warlock. I'm waiting to see if anybody tries to need roll that. That's 3. Need roll on that. I'll greed roll on that one because I don't care. So 2, I would make 3. I'm waiting on one more roll. Because, like, the thing is I know if I hit greed, that other guy could just come in and say, nah, I'm going to need it. Let's see. What did the chamois roll? Chamois is not rolled. I know this is a shaman thing. Is he not going to roll? Wow. Yeah, he didn't roll at all. Alright, let's leave party. That was fun while that lasted. But we ended up getting everything but the mystic, or the undone mystic scroll. Stranglethorn rep. Oh, okay, I didn't realize we got that whistle. Nice. That is one thing that I really like about the mystic scrolls and mystic enchants, is that you can run out and just be doing quests, and super cool mystic enchants can spawn. What is this? Is this something? Tablet shard. Isn't this like in a cave or something? No, it's just straight below me. Got it. A bunch of murlocs. Oh, and they're all elite murlocs. Ew, that's gross. Hunter, grab the other one. Fine. Go passive. And play dead. Leave my pet alone. Okay. Now we got quests down this way and up over that way. I want to do all the quests and then turn them all in. We're going to hold on to the pages because if we can complete all of the pages while we're out doing quests, then we'll pick up the quests and turn them in. But until then, I mean, like, I don't see a point in going off and trying or putting it on, because here's the thing, is like we grabbed the quest for it and then it was like nothing but dots everywhere and all we could see were the go do the page quests. So we'll do the page quests as we can, but it is not a priority for me because there's like a 1% chance for that stuff to drop. I'm just looking around, like I'm heading to the next quest area, which is right up over here. I'm just trying to see if there's any like lootables. I know there's one over here. We found this one when we were playing on Area 52, if I remember correctly. Or COA, one of the two. Whoo, these dudes are level 40. We got this. What's up, Pass? How's it going, man? I hope you are having a fun Sunday morning. Let's eat and drink. Da, 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 da. All right. But yeah, there is a world lootable over here. We found this, I forget on which particular server. There we go. Level 46 agility, dang. Those would be good if we hadn't already gotten the flintlock shoulders. Just saying. Let's learn that. And now we can get rid of this. Alright, let's go take on the panthers that we need. They're out over this way. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. Or tigers, not panthers. You know, it's really good. It is a it's Sunday. Like I've said many times before, I am glad that you guys spend, or at least tuning in on a Sunday when there's a handful of other things that y'all could be doing. I really appreciate it. Ooh. Pristine Tiger's Fang. Is that all I needed? Yeah, from the tigers, that's all I needed, apparently. Ooh, something over here. Tribal leatherworking trainer. Do you have other 225, 250? Okay. I can't do anything for him. I know at a certain point Like, are there supposed to be panthers over here? Or is my quest bugged? I hear you. Let's go track beasts. Tigress there. Yeah, see, it's like all the points for the panthers here are all tigers. Really? And the problem is I don't need these tigers yet. Eventually we do. But I do need the panthers. Let's just run up this way, because I think that's more panthers this way. Dumb gorillas. Ugh. What? I mean, if you guys are... Oh, look. Look, World Forged item right here. It's going to be a Mystic Enchant. Nope. This is a unique equipped ring called Nature's Defiance. 4 strength. Improves melee haste by 5. When you critically strike with a melee ability, you have a chance to deal 72 additional nature damage. I don't understand what you mean by crispy performance. Like, the only performance issues we're having is the fact that you are, like, there's a DC issue. That's a tiger. Tiger. Another tiger. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh. Yeah. We don't have the quest for big guy yet. So this 2-minute downtime is going to absolutely ruin our quest time. And we need to go back to camp anyway at a certain point because we need to empty out our bags. Well, he killed one, but I didn't get the credit for... Oh, wait. Somebody took one out, and I got the credit for it. Tiger. They took out another one. And another one. I just need one more. Tigress. That party disbanded. That's fine. Oh. Okay. So let's check our map. All we have right now is the brutes way down there. So let's go ahead and run that way. We've got 6 minutes. We may not be able to take out all of the brutes and witch doctors. Ooh, you're a level 41 elite. But we'll at least be able to get started on it. And then we can definitely go turn everything in. And we'll be good to rock and roll. I don't know if it makes it any better, guys, but I'm trying to do some of this background music stuff just to give like a little bit more ambiance or whatnot to the vids, because like sometimes the background music for World of Warcraft is not the greatest. All right, let's track humanoids. You got that, Paladin. I got faith in you, bud. I think he's already taken everybody out, though. Oop. I found one he hasn't. And a world loot item. There we go. Ooh, we're about to be completely full. Totem. Four minutes. Gonna be based on these guys' respawn timer, honestly. Dang it. For whatever reason, it would not let me go up that wall. So now I missed both of those. 3 minutes. We may end up having to wait. Let's see. We got 3 minutes. Tell you what. Let's go just turn in some stuff. Because with those guys trying to do that quest right now, it's going to be really difficult to I mean, if it's gonna put one right in front of my face, we'll turn in what we can. And then that way, when the server comes back up, we can just start doing quests. Doom. 9:30. Over here.
How you doing, man? See ya later. Relax. Stay away from them.
Grim message. No, that was the one that tried to take us all the way over into wherever.
Victory lies ahead.
Victory lies ahead. Let's empty our bags. It says we have one quest over here to turn in. There it is. And then we can get the next quest. And then let's go ahead and open all this up. Okay. Decent, but not the greatest, you know? And then when we get back, we will dump everything off. Actually, we got 40 seconds. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. We'll make it look pretty later. That's sellable. That's a quest item. Got to keep those. That's all sellable. 15 seconds. And then jump our body over here. Oh, we got booted. So they're saying a 2-minute downtime. We'll see if it's a 2-minute downtime. Ooh. Oh, but yeah. Trying the background music, see if that how that works out for us, and then on top of that, just tweaking things here and there, seeing how well it works. Oh. Goodness gracious, though. I tell you what. On my way home today, I gotta stop and get me some more Wadas. The kiddos and my sisters should be back today. The nieces and nephews should be back today, which is fun. They've been on vacation out there in Missouri. Not sure all what they did. I know they went and did like Top of the Rock, which is out there. It's a trail that you can do with like golf carts and walking and stuff like that. Pretty dope. But I'm not sure what else they did. They were in a cabin with all 6 kiddos, and both my dad and my my brother-in-law's dad was there. Session expired. Okay. But like, they left Wednesday. They spent all of Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and they're headed back today. I don't know what time they're headed back today, but it'll be good to have them in the house again. It's crazy. I went from being in a house basically with me and myself, and um, you know, just circumstances caused me to have to move to Oklahoma, and you know, we got up here and everything was awesome and gravy. But it's crazy to go from being basically by yourself to then being in a house that has kids in it all the time. Do I know which series? I don't understand the question, game. I do apologize. But yeah, I mean, it's just crazy going from a house of basically yourself to a house with that many kids in it all the time is crazy. Let's go turn in Hemmett's quests and then we can pick up. Oop. Oh no, he's just got grim message. Ugh. All right. We're close to 38. I'm really hoping we can get to 40, but I don't think we'll get there. It's a bummer. I mean, we skyrocketed yesterday, though. 32 to 37 is awesome. Yeah, I'm not... I don't know what you mean by the series.
Well met.
Okay.
Well met. See you
Alright,
around.
so they want me to go do all the elders now. So there you go. So you can see a whole bunch there. We've got the headhunters there. We've got that. What is this? Lionel's Note. It's somewhere over this way. Alright, let's go turn that in. Bring note to Sir S.J. Egredon. Earl Goodman? I don't know. Lagging out just a little. Yeah, the game crashed yesterday, and the reason why Devin and I had to stop playing our hardcore guys yesterday was everything was running smooth, and then the server crashed, and then when we loaded back up, we weren't able to use our books to level. He had just hit 18. I was just about to hit 18. That's what it was. He's still slightly ahead of me because of blacksmithing. Man, I'm gonna tell you guys, like doing blacksmithing and mining. If all you're wanting to do is get decent quick levels, it's right there. Because he's consistently stayed about half a level ahead of me the entire time. Crack beasts. Tell you what, the rain sounds that's going on in game and the Ooh, there's one. The slow music is trying to put me to sleep, I'm telling you. So, game, did you figure out if you're gonna go Hunter or Warlock, man? I'm kind of curious. I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, me personally, I think Hunter's game, because, like, check this out. Warlock can't hit that hard on 2 shots, man. I'm telling you right now. I don't know for a fact, but I know for a fact. You know what I mean? Like, only downside is the fact that that thing has such a huge cooldown. And we're able to take stuff down very quickly. I guess for me, it boils down to 2 things. Like, to answer your question as fully as I can about, you know, Hunter and Warlock, is with Hunter, you basically have to know that you're giving up a full bag slot for ammo. You're giving up that full bag slot for ammo. You're giving up, or you have to make sure that you're buying enough food for your pet, because pets require you to feed them. So, like, there's a lot going on that if you don't do properly, you're on your own for the rest of those. Hunter has a lot of mechanics that require you to know that you're going to sacrifice some stuff. The only real thing that Warlocks are giving up is armor-wise. You're in cloth armor, but even then, like, Warlocks, for whatever reason in this deal, are super beefy. Like, super beefy, and I don't understand why. But they are. And so, like, you have slightly longer cast times in most cases. You are, depending on which way you go, you're either going to be the dot damage king or the summon king. That's really the only 2 options you have. But you do have the option of having a tank pet. So you can do what I do as a hunter by just absolutely demolishing things in slightly larger groups than everybody. Aside from mid-level warriors and every level of paladin. I have a feeling this quest is gonna suck to complete. Anyone? Double chamois. Jeez. Ooh, god dang it, I hate when that happens. But yeah. That's the way I look at it, man. Hunters can hit super hard, you get pets, but you're going to give up food slots, and you're going to give up a bag slot for ammo. So your inventory space gets super, super thin, super, super fast. It doesn't help that the chamois can go from travel form to instantly attacking. It's crazy. What I can do, though, is just stand out here and just wait. Is that going to help me level faster? Absolutely not. Pet, go aggro mode. Hey, it looks like chamois can handle themselves. Just saying. Dun, dun, dun. We need 4 and 3. Is there anywhere else these dudes spawn, or is it this one spot? Like, good lord. Hey, devs, can we get, like, faster respawn times on just these mobs? Please? And of course, now it looks like they're all spawning on the inside and not out here where they were. And... Alright, now we just need 2 more brutes. And we need the 3 more witch doctors. Oh, now we want to create groups. Okay. Mm-hmm. Dun, dun, dun. Need one more brute and three more doctors. Okay, there's all the brutes. There's our level. 38, 2 more levels, man, 2 more levels. We're definitely not hitting 40 before I gotta go to work, though. I tell them I need 2 more docs. What happens? They kick me from the group. I guess the others got done. Come on! You're a brute. Don't need you. The guy in my party apparently still needs brutes. We need one more gosh darned doctor. That's another brute. How about thee? I just need the one more doctor, man. Okay, we're gonna take on this raptor here since he spawned. All right, we're done with the. Okay, we're done with that quest. Punk disarmed me. All right, now we're on to raptors. Real quick, book. Aspect of the Hawk got an upgrade, and that was it for 38. Really? Crazy. I'm liking this music, y'all. I don't know about y'all. What do y'all think? Should we go ahead and switch over to melee now, or wait till 40? Gosh, dang, man. Dun, 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 dun. Oop. Because we basically got this build figured out. Like the Marksman. YouTube, stop being retarded. How many more we need? We need 3 more tails. Oop, nope. We need 2 more. I think the guy that I just saw over here. Little warlock out there, man. Little warlock. Alright, there's all 10 of those. This quest is now done. We still... Didn't we just do the Panthers? Did that quest reset? I swear we just did the 10 Shadow Maw Panthers. Oh, that was weird. Okay, do we want to go back to tracking beasts? Because out here was like all the tigers that were showing in the spots that the panthers were. And so we were having difficulties taking out panthers because they weren't panthers. See? Tigers. Yeah, we did this quest. So weird, man. I mean, I'll take the double XP for it, but I know for a fact we just did this quest. Because we did it and turned it in. Because we grouped up with those guys. Ooh, is there anything back here? This is one of those random out in the wild crafting areas. I thought they said that we were going to get like unique places, but maybe I play too much ESO and think that a unique place is... My question is, do these show up as hidden until they're not, and then they show up as beasts? I wonder. Let's try that. Show me hidden. It does. But you gotta be, like, right on freaking top of it, man. Good defensive, kitty cat. I don't need that. Thank you, though. Okay. Okay. Is there a website that has a hunter build I can follow? Absolutely not. I have not found a single one, Jen. I have looked and looked and looked and looked, and there's nothing. There's no calculators, so I can't make builds. There's no, as far as I know, have not been able to find one that has specifically build guides on. Like, I can't find anything. And that's not just for hunters. I mean, I've looked for every single class. Let's tap. And I cannot find anything. There's also no one making build videos for this. But again, I think that's because there's no calculator that people can use in order to get builds up. What? What kind of hunter are you trying to go? Like, I can try to tell you how I would build it if you want. But yeah, I mean, unfortunately there's no calculator that I've been able to find. Ambush predator, nice. Because like right now we're marksman. Here shortly we're gonna switch over to the survival melee build to see how well that works out. I was having fun doing that with the hardcore guy that Devin and I are building. It sucks that this is an area for panthers, but there's just more tigers that are here. That's dumb. Which one is the best? What is the callboard catch? Does it give any item in gold? I have 30 of them. So yes, let me start with game. So callboard caches can give you gear appropriate to your level. If you're level 60 and your gear score is high enough to do raids, the boxes will give you raid style gear. If you're level or your gear level is only good enough to do like heroic dungeons, you'll only get heroic. But that's what the callboard caches are for. They're to give you gear. You can get like enchants, I think, from them. You get gold from them every once in a while. And then for your question, Jen, which one is the best? I mean, that's a loaded question, man. At the end of the day, it's the one that you have the most fun with. Because if you try to build a meta build that you don't like, you're never going to have fun with it. You're going to very quickly put it to the side and be like, I'm done trying to play this class. Or sit there and be like, oh my god, this class is terrible. That being said, though, specifically for hunters, Marksman has always been really good for single target dungeons, whereas Beastmaster is good for like solo content, or if you're running with teammates, because your pet does incredible damage. But it's all about buffing your pet with Beastmaster. Survival used to be the like nobody wanted to play it. You would put a couple points in it sometimes in order to get something out of it. But for the most part, at the end of the day, no one played Survival. So Ascension made it to where it's a melee spec that people actually may want to play. So that's why we're going to test it out. But I have seen some Survival hunters that are absolutely crushing everything in their path. I mean, it's insane. But yeah, I highly recommend playing whatever spec you have the most fun. If you like melee, go Survival. If you like doing big pocket numbers for burst damage, but that's pretty much all you're doing, and then your pet has to do everything else, go Survival. If you want to do sustained damage but have a really good pet, I disagree. I never run out of mana with the hunter. But yeah, if you want sustained damage with your pet doing about 50% of your overall damage, then you want to go Beastmaster. I mean, here's the thing, and I apologize, I can't see what your actual name is because it's a symbol. But as far as mana goes, I disagree. You can pop Aspect of the Viper and you'll get mana back. Like, anytime you're not in combat, just be in Aspect of the Viper. If you have to, make a macro for it, or something, so that you can see when you're in the Aspect of the Viper and when you're not. How much gold do you think you can get from 30 callboard? How much gold do you think? I don't know. I can't imagine it's a whole lot. You'll see level 60 in dungeon. Viper good, but lose a ton of damage. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing, is you trade off 50% of your damage to get mana back. But that's what I'm saying. When you're not in combat, you should just immediately swap over to your Viper stance, or your Viper aspect, to start regenning mana. Or when there's downtime and the healer is needing to get mana, you pop Viper. Like, I mean, we just did a dungeon yesterday. Granted, I'm not level 60, but I did a dungeon yesterday, and there was a couple times where I forgot I was in Viper. But we stayed at the top of the DPS chart the entire time. Gosh dang it. I can't want to do that. Cruelty. I personally think the classes that have the hardest mana control are going to be Mage and Warlock. That's just me personally. But, I mean, I also don't have a level 60, so I could be way off base here. Paladins make me mad, man. It's like you see me over here doing this quest. Let's see. Page 27, 16, 1, 10, 18. Used to, people would come out here and farm those pages and then go sell them in the auction house. Really? Go for it. Dang, almost dropped that dude in 2 shots. Druid Idol. Gosh, dang. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, we're at 13. Ugh, stupid bots, go away. I know they say that any view's a good view, but bots are so stupid. We need more. Actually, we just need 12 is what we need. Let's go run up over this way. There's a ton of them over here. Supposedly. That guy didn't give me one. Let me ask, what kind of hunter are you going at level 60? I'm curious. Yeah, I'm curious to know. There's page 26. I'm curious to know what kind of like hunter you are, so that you know. Maybe it has something to do with. Who knows? Who knows? I don't. Go ahead there, Pally. If stuff is respawning already, I can stand here. I think that was Pally. It may have been a warrior. I don't know. There we go. But I can just stand here if they're respawning. 19 to 25. We need 6 more. Ooh. I don't want to take on things that have pets yet. Somebody's in there, so see if we can just loop around real quick. Nothing. It's a chamois. Five more. I see a sparkly this way. It might be dangerous. We could die. But I see a sparkly. I'll take a group invite. Ooh! Dang it, I want the sparkly. Give me the sparkly book. Hello? Give me the sparkly book. It's a relic with 7 strength. There you go, paladins. We found you a book. Crap. Kind of. Just need one more. Do, 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 do. There we go, and we are done. Thank you. Alright, so as far as quests go, we just need to go over here and do the jungle stalkers. Then we can go turn everything in. Yeah, I don't even think we're going to hit 39, man, before I got to go to work. We've got an hour. Oh, and these quests are so spread out. Dun, dun. I looked it up because we are doing the donations for the Michael J. Fox Foundation, and they actually have a leaderboard for who is got the most donations. And as of like 2 days ago, we were in like 7th place. That's fun. It has a talking question, or talking bubble on its head. I have a feeling what I'm going to do is as soon as we finish this quest, I'm going to go, I think I'm going to go turn all those in, sell all this stuff, and then we're going to go ahead and just, go make our melee. Excuse me. Go make the melee guy and see how well that performs. I think that is what we will do. It's now taking both of my big hits to drop something to half health. Like that's crazy. That I'm happening to use up both of my big shots. to get something down to half. Okay. We put one more point in here, and that's going to open up this row. We will need to actually put 1 point there, I think, first, to then get True Shot Aura. And down you go. Yeah, bud. Yeah, we're gonna complete this quest heck of fast because we've got a chamois and a warrior helping us out. Oh no! Don't you dare start lagging out like that. Oh, we need feathers from these dudes? I was like, there's no way we didn't just complete this. Eight of 10. Whew. Okay, that was weird. Bro. This warrior is doing, like, no damage to stuff. He's also taking a massive amount of damage. Did that give me my last one? No, it did not. There we go. Come on. Get out of combat, because I want to loot this. Okay. Let's just do some skinning real quick. And then we're going to head to town. And I think we will do what leatherworking we can. Right, we are done with that quest. Let's mount up. So we have just these 2 quests here left. So I think what we'll do is we'll swim over here. We'll turn all those in. And then we're going to go ahead and change over to Spec 2 and get that set up as a melee and see how that works out for us. So many messages. Yeah, we've got exactly an hour before I got to get off and head to work. Now I got to text my sister, let her know that I've already done taking care of all the pets so that she doesn't do that when they get home. Because I don't get back until 9. They'll probably get back in somewhere around like 5 or 6 if I'm making a guess. I could be wrong. I could probably beat them home, but I'm not sure.
What you want? Relax. Later.
Okay. Then we just need to go to Himmet, turn in those, turn in those, turn in those. Alright. Let's first open up all the boxes we got. Then let's run over here to you, and we're going to sell everything. Money! That nonsense. As you can say, we're already starting to get duplicate pages. Alright, so first things first, let's go here. So we know this one. That is this spec. We're going to click here, and we're going to... Actually, first, we want to make sure that that gets saved there. And then we want to do this one, and it's going to go melee. And we don't have a... Oop, I'm mounted. Hold on. So this is going to change both our spec, and it should change our... Yeah, there we go. Boom on both. Okay. Now, first things first, we're going to come over here. Survival. I took a picture of a guy who I saw was just absolutely crushing it. So I'm going to follow his for the most part, I think. And then when we run out of his points, then we'll go and look at other stuff. So he got 5 points here, and he did 3 points into Savage Strike, right? Then he got 2 points here. He did all 5 points into Survivalist for the extra stamina. He then went and got 5 points here in Mongoose. Then he went 3, 1, 1 for Counter-Strike, and 1 here. That was as far as he had gotten, because that's level 35. So we've got 3 extra points here. Let's see. Ooh, increases our agility by 3%. Reduces the mana cost of all traps, melee abilities, Black Arrow by 20%, and reduces the cooldown of all traps and Black Arrow by 2 seconds. That's also a good one. This one I feel like should be a Mystic Enchant at some point, I think. I mean, this is definitely a go-to. What if I take... 3, 6, 9. So that'd be 15% more agility, which I think would be better. And we'll leave that one. We're going to finish this one up. Yeah. I think our next point will go here to get us more... See, Thrill of the Hunt gives a 50% chance to gain 40% of mana cost of any shot when it critically hits. Nice. Wyvern Sting. A stinging shot that puts the target to sleep for 30 seconds. Any damage will cancel the effect. When the target wakes up, the sting causes 300 nature damage over 6 seconds. Only once... Yeah, that's a good one. Exposed Weakness. Critical strikes have a 33% chance to grant you Exposed Weakness. Exposed Weakness increases your attack power by 25% of your agility for 7 seconds. Yeah, buddy, yeah. Okay. Let's go spellbook here real quick. We've got counterattack, Raptor Strike, Explosive Trap, Mongoose Bite, Wing Clip. We want Quick Shot so that we can tag it so that we can get it. I want Aspect of the Hawk down here. I want Aspect of... Actually, no. Aspect of the Hawk is ranged attack power. We don't want that one. We need the Beast, though. Aspect of Cheetah would be okay. Aspect of Viper, just cuz. Definitely Call Pet. Feed Pet. Mend Pet. Revive Pet. Feign Death just in case. Okay, there's that. Hey, guess what? We get the... let's see. We keep the 7 agility, but we get more hit rating. We get way more armor. Yeah, for now I'll do it. I'm going to hold on to the Defias boots, because if I can get more of the Black and Defias set, that's 10 more armor, that's more hit rating, that's more attack power. We'll be gravy there. Okay. And then we need to come over here. I just want to be out of the way from everybody. This is the Zeppelin, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Should work here. Pop you. First and foremost, we'll pull that out here in just a minute, but... Flanking strike. This I do want. We're gonna need you. Collected. Okay. These can get re-rolled. All right. pop you down. This one we need to equip for our level 35. You and your pet charge the target and strike as one, dealing physical damage, which is great because that gets us closer to that target. $3,500. You can put this in that ancient. That's weird. So we don't have a good. Okay. Let's go purples for now. He did Firewatch, which is a good one, good early on one. Joint Onslaughts. No, that won't help us. We could do Deadly. He's got Combat Rhythm, and I don't think I have that one yet. Yeah, I don't have that one. But we could do Deadly Instinct. Using Flanking Strike causes your next 3 mongoose to deal 15% more damage. Sure. And then as far as blues go, he's got Raptor Strike. Okay. For now, that's what we'll go with. We don't have a legendary yet, so let's re-roll some stuff. Bag? Okay. It's Shaman. I don't care about Revive Pet. Shaman. Priest. Warlock. Come on. I need druid stuff. Mage. Priest. Come on, man. We're holding on to that. We may learn this one at some point because that's a really good one for warlocks. Frozen Orb, same thing. I want to keep legendary ones. Just cuz. Glyph of Mending. I already know that one. I got 2 more chances. Careful Aim. I don't have that one, so we'll hold off there. Okay. Let's click Careful Aim. Save to collection. Then we're going to click on the Warlock because I've got 2. We're going to grab these 2 legendaries as well. Oh, I guess it takes 2 for a legendary. Interesting. Okay. Bag. here? Let's do as much leather working as we can real quick. Legendary, legendary. There we go. Okay, yeah. All right. Hold on. That's getting too loud. There we go. That's fine. Okay. We can put you back now. P. And we want leatherworking. Shift P, because we need the Book of Artisans, Ascension, and our Wonder Wisdom Ball. Alright. Okay, I can't think that thing was so loud. Jeez. Alright, let's go. Have mats. Create all the heavy leather we can. The problem is I don't think we have... Can I do cured heavy hides? I need salt. Didn't I just pull salt out of the... We could do this one to get more points. We're at 181 out of 225. We're doing really good for leatherworking. And at 225, we can apparently come back here and learn a whole bunch of stuff. So, I'm good with that. So this doesn't do damage. So that's good. Okay, that's a okay. We want immolation trap. We've also got frost trap. Okay. That was not what I wanted. Oh, it takes so long. And here's what's crazy. That's with this buff. Reducing cast time for crafting. Alright. Bum, bum. Now we're crafting all those. It takes 100 and basically 200 seconds. Gosh darn, a couple minutes. He's using the legendary called Deadly Bite. I know we can buy that legendary, I believe, but it costs 25,000 runes of Ascension. Ah, that was not what I wanted either. Well, it still says I'm working on it, though. As long as that keeps going, I don't care. Oh, it just finished the one that it was on. Okay. I wanted to check something. Blood. So there's 3 blood tracker ones. So my question would be this. These blood tracker ones, and your Deadly Bite. So if we get... Okay, here's what we're going to do. I got it. Hit 40 before I left for vacation last night. Yo! Awesome. You got to let me know how that goes, guy. That's great. Congratulations. So here's what we're going to do. If I can end up getting Deadly Bite, then we're going to switch and we're going to get all 3 of these, right? So we're going to have Deadly Bite as our legendary. We're going to have Blood Tracker, Glaive Toss, and Blood Tracker Chaining Glaives. These 2 will take over these 2 here. This one we won't need anymore because we're not, or this one we'll keep because we're using Flanking Strike, right? So this one we won't need anymore. That's how we're going to roll that. All right, let's finish this up real quick. Let's sell everything because these shoulder plates are not great. Let's be real. I mean, that one's pretty dope. Not going to lie. Total of 8 agility. So we'd lose 2 agility for reals. We'd lose 2 stamina. We'd get rid of the strength. And we'd gain 2 crit strike rating. This one here, we'd lose 5 agility, which is not great. The 2 health. But we'd gain 4 attack power and 2 expertise. Sounds like a plan, guy. Yeah. How is Salem, if I remember correctly? Mm-hmm. Oh, you're 5 hours away. Gotcha. Oh, before you left for vacation. My apologies. I misread that first statement, man. I thought you said you were coming back from vacation. That is my fault, man. All right, we got all the way up to 197 on leatherworking there. So we're going to sell. We're going to dump everything back out. All the extra stuff. Let's pop this. All right, and then we just need to sell everything, and we're good to rock and roll. And see how well this melee performs. It's like, I know 100% how I want to run this. So we need to go here, in, wardrobe. Oh, so I'm from Oklahoma. I lived in Texas for a long while, and now I'm back to Oklahoma. All right, so we want stamina. We want damage. We definitely want carrion feeder. I'm gonna go with that one. Okay. So before we go try and do these quests, because those quests are for level 40s, let's go turn in Hemet and then go from there and see what's up. But yeah. Yep. Good old Virginia. Yeah, for me, let's see, state-wise, my mom was stationed in South Dakota, so I was up there, grand total for probably about a year, but I was flying back and forth because I was still going to school here in Oklahoma. And then I've been to California for vacation, Florida for vacation, and Missouri for vacation. And then last year we went to Cancun. That's the first time I've left the country. And let me tell you, while I was in Cancun, I thought I was going to die in Cancun. It was absolutely ridiculous. This is the go and kill all the big bosses, if I remember correctly. It was insane. I legitimately thought I was gonna die in Cancun because those people, like, they have traffic laws, 100%. I know they have traffic laws. I have seen the signs, but for whatever reason, uh, like the first bus ride to go from the airport to the hotel we were at, that guy's weaving in and out of traffic, and I'm like, okay, maybe it's just this bus driver, like, you know what I mean? Um, but like, let's see, we want to track beasts. Let's see. That is 9. What kind of hunter are you? Oop, not invite. No, I mean invite, that's fine. He's a beast mastery. But yeah, I mean the bus driver weaving in and out, that's insane. I was then the taxi that we took was weaving in and out. Dude ran like 2 red lights. I legitimately thought I was going to. Hello? Yeah, no, 1,000%. Like, I'm uh, on everything on me, man. The first day we were there, I was scared to death that we weren't leaving Mexico. Like, and like you hear as an American, you hear all these horror stories about the government of Mexico and how the cartels are everywhere, and it's just the thought of being in Mexico anywhere, you're scared to death to do anything because you're like, man, if I end up in jail, I'm gone. I'm disappearing. I'm never going back to the U.S. And so we're there, and we like flying over there was fun. I hate flying, by the way. Flying is not my thing. I was not going to drive to Cancun though. That's like a 2-day trip. No, thank you. But yeah, I mean, it was crazy getting over there. We get to the hotel, everything is great. I thought so. Again, I lived in Texas since 2013. You want to talk about a day worker problem? Go down to Texas, anywhere near Dallas or Fort Worth, and you're gonna find 20 or 30 dudes standing at the corner of a area, and you're. I mean, it's just be like, hey man, $30 to fix my fence or whatever, and people will. I mean, it's crazy there. And then all of a sudden, you go down to Mexico, and you've got people everywhere. Not bad. I have a feeling we forgot to get the thing from the tiger. No, we got it. Okay, we got it. Good. Now we need the Raptor Mastery, which... I don't know. Let's go turn in these two. Shrunken Heads, Jungle Stalkers, Slain. Oh, we haven't finished the one for the Raptor Mastery yet. By the way, if you guys don't have a really cool pet like what I have, taming these bosses is possible, just FYI. Probably not right now, but they are tameable. Whew. Doo-doo. The big thing for us to remember is that we need to make sure that when we're going to go fight something, that we're tracking that thing so that we get the increased damage to them. We're running to go turn this into Hemet. So we went from 37 to, from 37 to 38 and a half, basically. Also, we probably have the wrong pet for this type of build, but, I mean, it is what it is. Okay. We've got a quest this way. Let's go that way. Do some head hunting. Got 30 minutes to kind of get this all panned out here. But yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it. Mom's wanting to try and go on a cruise either this year or next year. I'm not sure. We're getting a little late in the season to try and do a cruise without it being ridiculous cold wherever you go. So we probably won't do it this year. It may be next year. But I am 100% looking forward to being able to do something like that. Not sure why I have not, let's see if anybody will invite us to their group. I don't know who we're looking for, though, here, if I'm being honest. Oh, wow, it's literally the same thing. Oh, that's not good. And then another one spawned. Dang it. Somehow I got 3 shrunken heads, though. I think I ended up accidentally using explosive trap instead of incineration. Or immolation, sorry. Da, 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 da. But if you ever get the chance, I highly recommend going to Cancun. It is a phenomenal experience. Um, craziest thing that happened there. I'm not one to do like the scuba diving thing. My stepdad was all about, we need to go scuba diving, oh, scuba diving, and I'm like, no. I even told my mom at one point. I was like, I will just stay at the hotel if he decides that that's all we're gonna do for a day is go scuba diving. Like I'm not doing it. I have no desire, no passion, no nothing to go scuba diving. It's just not a thing I want to do. But that being said, we went to this water park, and in the water park there is this. I say water park. Ooh, hold on. Come on. There we go. All right, so we can call pet, feed the pet, eat and drink real quick. But there's this thing where like they put this giant heavy helmet thing on you, and it blows air in so that you can breathe. And then you walk. It's like 30 feet underwater. It's crazy. Gosh dang it. Just run. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. Run, 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 run. And feign death. What? You turds. I don't know how he auto-aggroed back onto me. Maybe I should have just let them kill my pet and then stood up and just rezzed. But yeah, I mean, it was phenomenal. It was crazy. It was great. But putting this helmet on and walking under the water and getting to literally walk with the fish, that was cool. But that's because I was walking and I didn't have to have all the tanks and go do all the classes and all that stuff. It was insane. But it was great. I loved that. We got to swim with a dolphin. If you've never done that, that's a neat experience. They don't feel like you expect them to feel like, if that makes sense. They are. You know how like a fish with the scales, like you rub it one way and it's very smooth, but kind of slimy feeling. You know what I mean? And then there will be another, like, then you try and rub it the other way and it's very coarse and rough almost. I would say that overall... Okay. Let's eat. Oh, that was a bunch of people trying to do PvP. That's what that was. Okay, let's feed you. Mend pet. Thing is I don't know what gives us... I don't know what gives us the shrunken heads. But there is an item. I can see it over there in the back. So I want to try and get over there. So we're just going to run this way. But yeah. All in all, Cancun was a fantastic trip. If you ever get the opportunity, I highly recommend going. Oh, man. There's... Okay. Thanks, Paladin. Appreciate it. Also, we need to make sure we're tracking humanoids while we're trying to take these guys on. Thanks. That was nice of the paladin. Like, we didn't need... I mean, we needed the shrunken heads, but... outside of that, none of those helped us. Let's see. We've got 15 minutes. All right, paladin left. Ooh. Warrior Raging Blow. Got a legendary out here, everybody. The ring is 5 stam. I think I'm supposed to be taking out the doctors. I think we're supposed to be taking out the, well, no, headhunters. Headhunters is what we need. Okay, gotcha. All right. Now that I know what I want. And then go back over to Beast. We need to mend the pet. I don't know why I was thinking it was witch doctors that we need. No, it's the headhunters. And there is none down there. Being up here is a little crazy, though. Go. This may be one that we have to come back to do, guys, because we're running out of time, and there's so many people here, and I don't think we could get a party fast enough. So let's do this. Let's book it out of here and see what we can do about the unusual patron quest. So far, I'm having fun with the melee. It's definitely different than the stand and deliver kind of thing. I need to figure out the rotation a little bit better. This thing pops way more than I thought it would, but it also costs a lot of mana. Like everything here is a ton of mana. So we need to figure out a way to get some mana reduction, possibly. Could you imagine, like, seeing that big of a snake in real life? That's crazy. Okay. Question is this... I think this is an elemental, and I don't know if we have... Oh, we do. Yeah. Alright, so we want to go elementals. Yeah, that's crazy. I like that. The real issue that we're gonna have is, or druid, that we, this is where what we need to do. I think we'll go ahead and just call it a couple minutes early. So let's hearth back so we can get our rested XP. But yeah, I mean, melee's pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie, I like it. And now that we know, first of all, what we need to do is get 25,000 of these so that we can go buy the one that we actually want. 60, no. No, thank you. I'm just making sure that we don't have anything that's useful. But what we want to do, look at that, got some more pages for the stupid books. What we want to do is get, like I was saying, so I want to do this. I want to get Deadly Bite, okay, for our legendary enchant. So dealing damage with Mongoose Bite or counter attack applies Deadly Bite, which deals damage over time. Awesome, great. And it increases the damage of Raptor Strike by 10% per stack. This thing can stack up to 5 times, which means when we do a Raptor Strike, that sucker's going to hit for 50% more damage. That's awesome. Then we get Glaive Toss. This thing is going to be dope as well. You hurl 2 glaives towards the target, dealing 60% weapon damage. And then you pair that with Chaining Glaives. Your Glaive Toss chains to 2 additional enemies. This gives us a bigger AoE if we need it, right? And your Deadly Bite increases the damage of Glaive Toss by 20% per stack. So now, not only do we get the stacks to get Mongoose Bite up, but we're also getting stacks now to get Glaive Toss increase as well. In addition, using Glaive Toss on an enemy affected by Deadly Bite slows the target by 30% for 3 seconds. That part doesn't really affect us. It would be great for PvP, and in some cases, PvE content would be awesome with that. But overall, we just need it for the increased damage to Glaive Toss. So that's giving us 2 skills, right? Plus, we get Deadly Instinct, because we'll be able to keep that when we hit level 40, which gives us Flanking Strike as well. So like we're boosting 2 skills by having what, 3, 4, 5 skills, and then all of the blues we just need to figure out which ones there would really benefit us, right? So there's that. But yeah, I mean that's it's crazy just how fast this build has turned from a thing of going, is it possible to do, to where we literally just waltzed in and started smacking the start out of stuff. And I don't even know if my stats are built properly. You know what I mean? Like, I know we need agility, obviously. Crit and hit is going to be important. Hit rating for melee. Let's go look at our melee here. Front hand is 2%. In order for us to do PvP, we got to be at least 4%. We don't have to worry about raids for quite a while. Our backhand is also 2.77%. But here's the thing. To never miss a player, we need to be at 23%. So we need a ton of hit rating right now. Attack power, absolutely. We need a bunch of that. Attack speed, we need both our weapons to be faster. This is 1.8 versus 2.0. So we need another fist weapon or something in order to get that backhand speed up a lot more. Let's see. We're holding on to that. That's a throne. Okay, so all that's sellable when we come back on, but that's fine. What does this bow look like? Eh, garbage. Sadly, we're not really getting any decent looking weapons. But yeah, so I'm loving this already. I hope you guys are too. I'm sorry we didn't hit 40 today. We got as close as we could, which is almost level 39. We're what, 30% of the way away? 28. That's close. So I mean, we're doing fantastic there. We need one Mystic enchant and to hit 40, and this build is going to skyrocket. I mean, just phenomenally skyrocket on this build. I may come back and look at some of these and see if there's better ones to do than this. But as of right now, I mean, like this right here is good. Piercing through armor is great, but that for me that sounds more like PvP ish. So I'd have to test that, see how well that works. Reducing the cost of all traps would be pretty good, especially if we do Black Arrow later on, because that's one that we can shoot to initiate the pull. Fire Black Arrow, increasing all damage done by the by you to the target by 6 seconds and dealing 814 shadow damage over 15 seconds. You can actually change this to be a melee attack if you wanted to. It is a Mystic enchant. Yeah, Black Widow Strike right here. So this transforms your Black Arrow into a strike. It still gives you all the same parameters that Black Widow does. The problem is it's a purple enchant, so unless I wanted to give up this one here and get rid of Flanking Strike, which I don't know if I really want to do. Because, like, using Flanking Strike causes your next 3 Mongoose Bite or counterattack abilities to deal 15% more damage. That's awesome, right? But if we get rid of that for Black Widow Strike, we would gain 8% more damage done to the target, plus we deal 230 physical damage and an additional 100. So, I mean, like, this one would actually be pretty dope if we can get towards level 50 to swap that out. Now, as far as like blues go, I'm gonna really have to dig in and look at these because I didn't realize we got rid of. There we go, Hunter. Let's go quality rare. So like we have Glyph of Raptor Strike. That one's good. Let's see. There's Immolation Trap if we want it to do more damage faster. There is. Aspect of the Viper we could throw on just so that we get more mana back when we are in there. Bestial Wrath is not us. True Shot Aura, Wyvern Stain, Hawk Beast. Here we go. Increases the attack power bonus of Aspect of the Beast for you and your pet by an additional 2%. Just so you know, Aspect of the Beast. The Hunter takes on the Aspect of the Beast. We get 10% attack power. While we're in Aspect of the Beast, this just bumps it up to 12%. There's Deflection. Oh, actually, we can't even use that. Never mind. That's a crossover talent. Like, efficiency would be good. Oh, wait. No, never mind. So, yeah, I don't know. I'd have to go look at some of this stuff and see what would really work for us. Go for the throat might be good. Your ranged critical hits cut. Oh, no. I don't care about ranged critical hits. Ferocity would be good. Unleashed Fury would be good. I mean, those are technically going to be Beastmaster ones, but they're crossover talents, so we would still get those. But, I mean, I'll have to look at it and see what's what. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. I would like to know what kind of builds you guys are interested in. And just let me know. Like, if there's anything you guys want to see. Once we hit 60 with this guy, I mean, he's going to stay our main, so we'll continue working on him. But I'll slowly start working on, you know, a paladin and a shami and a mage and a warlock and all that fun stuff. Because I at least want to get to 10. so that I can go through and be like, okay, I would put points here and put points there and put points there, use these mystic, you know what I mean? And at least tell you how I would make a build for each spec. Eventually, I would like to have all 9 classes up to level 60 so that I could do those builds and provide those to you guys, but that's going to take a bit of time. Hopefully, they'll give us the scrolls at some point, which would be nice, but we'll see. But other than that, guys, I will catch you in the next one, which will be tomorrow, same time, roughly around 8:30, 9 a.m. until about 11 to 11:30 a.m. Central Time. Guy, be careful on your way out for vacation. Have fun. You two be safe. Be blessed. It is Sunday, everybody. So we will see you in the next one. Be safe out there. And as always, stay legendary, heroes. Peace out.